saying.
Now, that's the joys of real estate that I'm sure you never know what you're going to walk into, right?
Never.
Like,
You never know. You never know. I don't care whether it's door knocking or showing or driving or inspecting. I have no idea. Every day is completely different.
yeah,
I could be going to Muscoy. I could be going to Beverly Hills.
yeah.
Never know.
It's always the box of chocolates analogy. And I actually kind of miss the whole REO days where you didn't know if there's going to be homeless tweakers inside the house ready to stab you with their little syringe needles, or if the whole kitchen's removed, or you walk in and there's like nothing behind the door at all. Everything's just been stripped completely bare. Those were the good times, man.
Those were interesting. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I hated it because we lost connection with people.
Yeah.
And that was the times where I worked with a couple divorce specialist real estate agents and did a bunch of REOs. And I would go an entire day and not see people.
Yeah.
I would talk to, just random people, homeless people on the road, and just to get interaction with people. But
You're a social person. You definitely need that interaction.
Yeah. My dad said it best is that when he's standing in line at the bank, he has two choices. You can either stand there in your own world and absorb yourself in yourself, or you can interact with the other people around you.
Right.
And if you can talk to the person in front of you and behind you and put a smile on their face, you might have done something a little bit better for the day.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of person that I have become or followed through or emulated is a big word that I think I use right. People, if I'm not using words right, feel free to call me out. But you have that choice. Every day you have a choice. And if you can make somebody smile, then that's a win, even if it's a random person.
Yeah.
That's.
And we seem to have that same philosophy of life, is that if you can make someone smile and make their day better and release those little endorphins, like I see so much pain in the world. Like I feel that. Like you walk into a room and you can just tell when someone's miserable and stuff like that, right? But if you can actually bring people into a place of happiness and joy, even if it's just for a few seconds, a few minutes, or whatever it might be. And that's the whole kind of philosophy behind my branding and stuff like that. Is it's when I got into real estate, I looked at all the people in real estate, and it just seemed like they were, I'm going to alienate half the population right now, but they're all old and angry, and they had like the scowl lines. They're just angry people. And when I got into it, like I looked around, and all the buyers were my age. They're in their early 30s and whatnot. And so, this will be a great segue into the 80s topic. But, in the 80s, us kids, what do we grew up with? We dealt with characters like The Simpsons, Family Guy, and stuff like that. And it's like people love that kind of a fun character that they can connect with.
People want to have fun. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And that's what the escapism is of Vegas. And, my favorite Vegas commercial is the one where the girls have the pretend names and the different wigs. Like, everybody wants to have a good time.
Yeah.
I always thought, I want to be a lender just so I could say, we put the FU in funding. That would be something that would be enjoyable, and just people like, oh, I like that guy. He puts the FU in funding. But it's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice every day you can either have fun what you're doing. Some people don't like it. Some people don't enjoy it. And I'll run across every once in a while where I'll get the stink eye, and I'm like, okay, no talking to you. You just want to be done, or I'm the help, or I'm the dirty bug guy. But there was a lady a couple of years back, and many years ago, and she's was a rental in like the bad part of Fontana, and she was in there doing her homework with her son, and it was after school. He was home, and she's like, do your homework. And I was like, yeah, you better do your homework. She's like, yeah, do your homework. So you don't end up like this bug guy here. And I looked at her and I was like, yeah, right. Yeah, do your homework so you don't go home to your nice house that's not a rental in the ghetto of Fontana. Okay, guy.
Yeah.
So it's you have those people. They're just haters.